As questions mount over the scale of the expenditure on the construction of the ECCB's Governor's Palace, Antigua's Prime Minister Gaston Browne, who is current chair of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, has acknowledged governance concerns and stressed the need for stronger oversight.
Clearly, there are some governance failures there. And, going forward, we're going to have to strengthen the reporting mechanisms and the accountability mechanisms to strengthen the governance framework, because at the level of the Monetary Council, I would say we were caught flat-footed in terms of the amount of money spent. But I don't know that we can escape the responsibility. One can argue that we ought to have known.
Mr. Browne was speaking on the issue during the Browne and Browne radio show on the weekend. Concerns were initially raised by St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister Dr. Rolf Gonsalves, who, in a leaked letter addressed the Browne that surfaced last week, criticized the property as excessive and lavish. Speculation is rife about whether Dr. Gonsalves' criticism of the governor and the residence project is part of a broader effort to prevent Antigua from securing a third term at the helm of the ECCB. While acknowledging the high cost of the residence, Prime Minister Browne stopped short of attributing any wrongdoing to the ECCB governor, Timothy Antoine.
There's no evidence that the governor himself had sought to be excessive, and certainly I don't know that I have seen any case of corruption also that would, create an issue in terms of undermining the governor's integrity. I feel that at this point, until we get a proper report, we may even have to set up some independent committee to look at this issue.
Browne confirmed that the Monetary Council, which consists of finance ministers from the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, has yet to formally meet on the matter.
The amounts that were spent on the building has raised concerns, and many of us as Monetary Council members, we are concerned, but it may be a little premature for me to make any definitive statements at this time, other than to say that, the matter has to be dealt with and resolved, and at some point the Monetary Council will meet and discuss this issue. Okay. And certainly we'll have to keep the public informed as to how this matter is ultimately resolved.
Details from a recent St. Kitts and Nevis Time report reveal that the ECCB governor's residence was originally pegged at 11 million EC dollars based on a quantity surveyor's estimate. However, in December 2022, 4 of the region's most experienced contractors submitted bids, mostly ranging about 20 million EC dollars. These bids, coupled with the fact that the original design was for a 21,000 square foot mansion estimated at 15 million EC dollars, later scaled down to 10,000 square feet, only to end up costing 22 million EC dollars, have raised serious questions about the quantity surveyor's calculations. Critics argue that a failure to consult additional experts before breaking ground may have allowed this miscalculation to snowball into a regional controversy. With systemic oversights now coming to light, the debate over the ECCB's governor's residence has taken on a new dimension. Some regional observers are of the view that the controversy may be driven by more than just financial mismanagement. The ECCB has had only 3 governors since its inception, all noted for their integrity. GBN will continue to follow this developing story and provide updates as the details emerge. For GBN News, Janelle Dick.